In the space of just 4 years, these bare grazing paddocks, adjacent to outer southeast Melbourne's Cardinia Creek, have re-emerged as an oasis of Indigenous biodiversity. As a not-for-profit environmental restoration and carbon offset provider, Greenfleet has developed its inclusive, community-based development model through years of experience in managing substantial rehabilitation projects throughout Australia.
Greenfleet's really learnt that when you propose projects like this, the amount of support that you get from the community and organisations such as Lord Mayor's Charitable Foundation, who funded the project, and Parks Victoria and Community Corrections Services, they really get behind the project and demonstrate how important green spaces are to the local community and access to those green spaces, that there really is a demand for it.
In 2011, Parks Victoria invited us out to plant trees at Cardinia Creek parklands, and before we knew it, we were involved in planning another tree planting project out at Cardinia Creek parklands.
The Reeveses, who were the original owners, maintained some bush blocks and a lagoon. The idea is to connect the bush blocks that are isolated from the Cardinia Creek back in there to form a corridor for wildlife to move along. And in the lagoon there's the nationally rare dwarf galaxia that we've discovered too. So the idea of the planting too is trying to improve the water quality as well that enters that lagoon to maintain that population.
In addition, the project provided an opportunity to engage with a significant agency in Parks Victoria and landowner in Casey, together with the local community in and around the Cardinia Creek area. And the opportunity that this site presented in particular is an important link between the foothills to the north and Western Port Bay to the south, and it performs an important biodiversity link along that corridor. It's significantly important for the community and agencies to be involved in these sorts of projects. The community tells us through the surveys that we do that the easy access to nature reserves is a priority for them, and our sense is that that's going to become increasingly important as our city develops and as we achieve more dense urban environments. And likewise, trying to achieve landscape improvements across the municipality. It's really important that we engage with large landholders such as Parks Victoria, and that we share resources and effort to achieve the best outcomes for future generations of the city.
We've discovered that when we're doing major projects, outdoor work, the offenders actually want to turn up for community work and become engaged in the tree planting. They also feel very valued and they can measure their contribution to the community. We encourage the offenders to go back in the years to come and take their families and show everyone the great work that they have performed by planting these plants and creating the forest.
There's a lot of awareness in society about the problem of climate change, and few people know how to tackle the solution to it. And we're hoping this project demonstrates how people can have a hands-on role in just regenerating natural carbon sinks to sequester carbon dioxide and tackle the issue of climate change.